Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to understand the interfacing programs about microcontroller lab part B. So let us learn first stepper motor. So we'll open the key software. In this, if any existing project is there, you close the project. We'll open the new project. Open new Microvision 5 version. So here we are learning stepper motor. So I'll give the name as stepper and save this. And we need to add here the target device, which microcontroller you are using as a target. So we are using 8089 C51 82. Select this and observe here the description about this microcontroller, whichever the target device you have selected. And you need to go through this, how many data lines, IO pins and all are there. Okay, then say OK. Then you come to the window. Here we need to select a new file, new source file here. So I'll enter the code directly here. And we need to understand this. In this particular code, interfacing stepper motor, we are going to do means controlling the direction as well as the speed. So we need to understand we are taking here one switch as an external switch or external interrupt. Based on the value of the switch, you are going to rotate the motor. If switch is 1, means the value of the switch is 1, you are doing anti-clockwise rotation. If the switch is 0, you are doing a clockwise direction. So we know that the ports normally it will be having output port direction. So if you want to make it as an input, so we are putting set bit P1.5, so it will make it as an input port. Then you are loading initial step sequence 66, and you are giving that to the P2 pin. That in turn it is connected to the stepper motor. So now before we need to understand whether to rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise, we need to check the status of the switch. So here we are checking the status, which is there on the pin P1.5. Jump if not bit. Not bit means 0. If it is true, it will go to the label mentioned CW. So it will come to CW and it will rotate the motor clockwise. If it is not 0, then it is false. So it will come to the next instruction, that is rotate left. You are rotating left the sequence, step sequence, then you will be making the motor to rotate anti-clockwise direction. So this is a code for the stepper motor. And here we have written a delay program. Through this, you are going to control the speed. If you reduce the delay, so the reduce. So this is a code. So let us learn how this particular code we need to convert into a code in order to dump to 8051 microcontroller. So first you save this, give a name for this file. So I write step step dot asm extension asm assembly code and save this. Now select that file. It means you need to add to the source group. Right click on this. Okay, then select the file. Here step.asm, add this, close, and translate and build. Okay, now after seeing this syntax errors and warnings, if there is no errors and warning, 0 errors and 0 warnings. So we are going to now generate X file. So for that, you need to click on right click on the target one, go for the options for the target here. By default, you will be finding 33 megahertz as a crystal frequency. So you need to change this to default frequency 11.0592. Then select output. So here you need to check for this box for creating the hex file. So if you click on this, so you can able to convert your assembly to machine code. So now again you do the translate and build. So now here it is creating hex file from objects, means from that path. The hex file will be having the file name as a stepper dot extension hex, stands for the hex file. So after creating this X file, we need to dump this to a means your external microcontroller device. So now we need to go for one more software, that is Atmel Flip. In this, we need to check for the target device, that is which type of the microcontroller you are using. So we are using 8089 C5182. So select that, and we need to dump your code through a serial port, that is RS32. So in order to set up this RS32, before that we need to make a connection. That is here you are going to dump the code X file from your PC to 8051 microcontroller. So now we need to understand how to make connection, means your peripheral devices plus 8051 microcontroller with your CPU. So now we'll see that how to connect that. Okay, so this is your CPU. So in the CPU front, you will be having the USB port and backside also. So whichever the port you connect, so that we need to understand means which COM port you will be connecting. So this connector we need to connect with the RS32. This cable we need to connect in order to make a connection of 8051 with a PC. Connect the, and this cable in turn you need to connect to the 8089 C5182 single chip microcontroller board. So in this you'll be having your microcontroller. So here you are connecting this directly from PC, you are connecting to microcontroller here, and this board should be supplied with a power supply. So for that we'll have a power supply here. So in this we have two wires. Okay, this is coming from the 230 volts directly AC, and from this power supply we are connecting to the 8051 microcontroller. Then this in turn it should be connected with your peripheral device, that is your stepper motor. So we'll be having a separate stepper motor interface. So this is a stepper motor interface. So for this we need to connect one flat ribbon cable. So whatever the code it is dumped here is in turn connected with the stepper motor. Here again for this stepper motor interface we need to provide a supply. So we are taking this supply 12 volts. We are providing to this socket, and this is common ground. So that is connected with this. So this is going to provide a supply to this interface. So here LED is glowing. So in that case this kit is working perfectly. Okay, then in this we need to connect a stepper motor. So this stepper motor is connected with this socket. Okay, so here we need to understand. So we have made a connection like this. So first thing is we need to connect RS232 cable to your 8051 microcontroller. Okay, then in turn it is connected to your stepper motor interface. In that we are connecting a stepper motor. So now we need to download our X file to this, then stepper motor will start rotating. So now let us see from the Atmel Flip. We are going to rotate the motor by running our code. So here again coming back to your Atmel Flip. So we need to start from connecting RS32. So select this RS232. So we need to check here a COM port we need to check. So for that we can go here, right click, check for the COM port. So go for the device manager, then ports. Here we need to expand here. So it is a USB to serial communication port is COM3. So this COM3 we need to select in the Atmel Flip. So select the COM3 here, and baud rate normally we select 9600, then say connect. So once if you connect, you'll get this window. So now we need to download our X file from PC to your microcontroller. So load X file, and we need to remember which is the file name we have selected. Okay, so that is stepper dot x. So select this and say okay. Now you have to run, so that you will be loading the X code into a microcontroller. Then it is ready for interfacing with a stepper interface. So there you can observe the rotation of the stepper motor. So now you can see the rotation of the stepper motor based on the clock, means your switch. Okay. Now you can see the rotation of the stepper motor. So now it is rotating anti-clockwise direction because the switch is on. So I will make it off. So it is rotating clockwise direction. Thank you.